So we talked about in the last video this change in aggregate expenditure of 4,000. We're reducing how much we're spending by 4,000 resulted in $10,000 less in real GDP, and that's because of something called the multiplier. So let's talk about what the multiplier is. It's the concept that an additional dollar of expenditures is going to result in the creation of more than $1 worth of real GDP. And the reason for that is, let's say I earn $100. I'm not going to spend all that, or I'm not going to hold on to that. I'm going to spend some of it. So let's say my marginal propensity to consume is 0.9. So I'm going to spend $90 of that $100. So when I spend that, that creates income for somebody else. So that person's going to receive $90. And so once they receive that $90, they're going to spend some of that. So then when that person receives that income, they're going to spend it. So this just keeps going on and on and on. So that $100 that we initially put into the economy is going to result in a much greater impact on real GDP. Okay, so the expenditures multiplier is going to tell us how much that initial change is going to impact real GDP. So our formula for the multiplier is 1 over 1 minus the marginal propensity to consume. But we're really looking at it for the whole economy. So we're really talking about the aggregate expenditure line. So if we look at this graph here, okay, so we're saying in this one, aggregate expenditures decreasing by 2,000. Okay, so we're going to find this, what we're going to do is find the slope of this curve right here, the AE curve. Okay, so if we are looking at from here, this point right here, it's right in the middle of our graph, okay, where we would have had our original equilibrium expenditure. So we're looking right there. Get my mouse to come back. Okay, so right here, and then we're going to go right up to this point right here. Okay, so here we have aggregate expenditure of 13, and here we have it at 10. So the change in aggregate expenditure is going to be 13 right here minus 10. Okay, but down here we can see that real GDP change from 15 down to 10. So on the bottom we have 15 minus 10. So 13 minus 10 divided by 15 minus 10 equals 0.6. So then if we plug that into our multiplier formula here, so 1 over 1 minus MPC, so 1 over 1 minus 0.6, the multiplier is going to be 2.5. So for every dollar we spend, it's going to have a $2.50 impact on the economy. So that's how the multiplier works.